Several years ago, my girlfriend and I decided to create a Ouija board. We started with a flat piece of plywood about 15 inches long and 12 inches wide. We used a magic marker to add the yes, no, and goodbye and other letters and numbers. My girlfriend is a pretty good artist, so she added images of the sun and moon. It looked good to be handmade. We used a small glass as a planchette. We then created a circle and I lit some candles around it and consecrated. We lit more candles around the board, white candles, and started to the process to consecrate it as well. We pushed the planchette in a circle around the board and let it rest in the center. We started by welcoming the spirits to join us within the circle. We asked the basic questions like, is there anyone there? It didn't respond. We asked if it wanted to talk with anyone in the circle, or if it was related to anyone. It didn't respond. So we asked if it could give us the first letter of the name they want to speak with. And again, it didn't respond. So we closed the board. The next day I went to work. My girlfriend knew the rules of the board. One main rule was to never use the board alone. But curiosity got the best of her, and she used the board anyway. At the time, we were living next door to a graveyard. When I arrived home, she proceeded to tell me about her experience with the board. I said, wait, you did it alone? You know better. She said, I know. She said she was in the living room, windows and doors closed. She said she lit the candles in a small consecrated circle and welcomed the spirits into the circle. She put one finger on the planchette and she asked, is there anyone there? She said the planchette moved to yes. She said she asked for a name and it spelled out the name Michael. Now she had a brother that had passed away named Michael, so she then asked if it knew her name. She said the planchette slid to yes and proceeded to spell her name Elizabeth. She said she then asked Michael, what is your birthday? She said the planchette then gave out 3 numbers, 6.6. Then a swift wind blew through the room and blew the candles out, and the front door blew wide open and slammed shut. She said it happened so quickly and scared her so that she jumped up out of the circle. She didn't know what had just happened. She rushed to the front door to check it. She says the door was locked. How could the door had opened and closed by itself? She told me it had all happened so quickly that she had forgotten to release the spirit correctly and had forgotten to close the circle. So yeah, that's her encounter with an Ouija board. It fucked me up too. I ended up doing a complete cleansing ritual of the house. We never heard anything and nothing ever happened. We have since moved to another property, but to this day she feels that whoever that spirit was is following her.